If you're not using ChatGPT to build your six-figure business, then you're definitely not using it right. Never before have we lived in a time where we can start our online businesses and have something else do 50% of the work for us, the thinking, the planning, all of that. Like there's literally no excuses not to get started when we have a tool to help us for free. I'm gonna break down step by step all the prompts that you need to do, how to make your website, how to do everything so that you can launch your online business by the end of this video. So in this first foundational step, we're going to use ChatGPT to see what niche that we should serve, who our profitable audience is going to be, and what we can actually create for them. Now, I talk about digital products on this channel, so this will be geared towards digital products, but you can actually use this format and these prompts for any type of online business. You can use a free version of ChatGPT for this, but I suggest the paid version and to use the O3 model because that one is best. I'm going to say, ChatGPT, could you ask me some questions so that I can nail down my niche? I know a lot of you guys want to sell digital products or you want to have an online business, but you're like, I just don't know what to do. Well, ChatGPT is going to ask us questions, and then when we answer it, ChatGPT can give us proper ideas rather than just, being like, oh, you should do the health niche or the whatever niche. And that's not really geared towards your own interests and skills. ChatGPT is going to put it in terms that we can understand. For example, think of times when your friend said, can you help me with this? Maybe you're the go-to person for that thing. That could potentially be a niche. All you would then do is answer those questions in your head, and that should help you come up with a profitable niche. But just having these ideas is not enough. Maybe you're in between two ideas and you're like, which one is going to make me the most money because that's what I want. I'm going to then use this prompt that compares two different niches, specifically the hair care niche and the travel niche. I'm going to say compare these niches for long-term scalability and beginner-friendly execution. My goal is to make six figures a year through the online business, selling digital products, and I'll be using social media to market. For this prompt, we're going to be using the deep research feature. With the deep research feature, ChatGPT again is going to ask us follow-up questions so that it's not just bringing random answers to you. So it's asking things like, do you want to create the content yourself? Do you want to be on camera? Do you want to be faceless? Things like this. I am going to answer those questions and ChatGPT is going to think. Now, when ChatGPT is doing deep research, it does take longer to get an answer. So this one took about 6 minutes and it did 86 searches to bring you the best answer. You can actually check the sources and make sure they're legit as well. And from here, it brings us not just a simple answer, but a full report, even with citations and in-depth information about your industry. It's citing sources like, this market is projected to reach 17 billion by 2030. It's giving us suggestions on what to sell and the price range to sell it based on what other people that it has scoured the web to find are selling their product for. And it's going to give you an entire comparison table as well. For a very simple answer, I'm just going to be like, look, which one should I choose? Just tell me one word, and it says hair care. And then I'm going to say, look, let's keep it simple. One word. If I want to make $1,000 in passive income a month, what should I sell? It says an ebook. What if I want to make $5,000 a month? It says sell a course. So because ChatGPT said that in order to make $1,000 a month, I should sell an ebook, and that's pretty much on par with what I made when I started out selling my hair care ebook. I was making like $2,000 a month or something from it. But because we have ChatGPT, we'll have ChatGPT create the entire ebook for us. So I said, can you create an ebook business idea for me? Then I said, I want to focus on Ayurvedic, African, and indigenous hair growth method. This is my target audience. I'm going to run this on deep research so that it can ask me follow-up questions and so that I could get the most detailed answer. If you do it on the other models, for example, like 4.0 or something, you will not get as detailed of a guide as this. ChatGPT is breaking down, here's exactly the freebie that you need to do. Here's exactly what you need to offer in this ebook. Here's the science behind it. It's saying, here's a challenge that you can do. It is actually creating your entire business plan, your entire business model, the pricing. Everything that you need is here if you use this prompt. And so when you create the actual ebook, you can create it in Canva. This is an example of the well, it's not an example, it's the actual ebook that I sold. You can see it wasn't anything crazy. It was like, even the design on this is not good, but it was still making me an extra $2,000 a month and passive income from it. To actually sell this ebook and start making money, I want to show you guys how to set up your own website. I always recommend going with Hostinger because it's going to be the most bang for your buck. Their plans start at just $3.79 per month, and you get access to 50 websites. So if you guys have like multiple interests and stuff like that, you get email marketing, you get AI tools like a website builder, an AI blog generator, and you can have your e-commerce features with 0% transaction fees, so you have more money in your pocket. If you want to get started, go ahead and click on choose plan. Now, you can choose the duration of your plan, whether it be 1 month or 48 months, but the longer the duration of your plan, then the better of a price you're going to get. The AI sale is on and includes an extra discount on the 48-month business plan, and you get extra credits to use on the AI tools. Plus, this month, aside from my normal coupon energy, which gets you 10% off, I have another coupon that's going to save you 15% off on the 48-month business plans. Just use code ENERGY15. Once you sign up for Hostinger, we're going to use the AI website builder to build our website in like 1 minute. When I show you how crazy easy it is, you're gonna be like, why didn't I get started sooner, right? So we're gonna start by entering our brand name. I'm gonna do like a mom fitness thing. Now I use ChatGPT to generate this, and you could do the same, and then just click on create a website. The AI website builder is then gonna start working and creating the entire website for you. You do not have to be a designer. You do not have to be techie. All you need to do is know how to write a sentence and click a button, and you can have your website built. Now, this is going to be our draft website, and it already looks so good. It has different pages already added. It has product slots and everything, but we can go ahead and customize it further to our brand by clicking on continue, and then we're going to click on edit website. When we are customizing the website, everything is really drag and drop, point and click. So say I want to edit the text, I can just click on it and put whatever text that I want to put. If I want to edit, the button text, again, click on it, just write something new. If I want to edit the video, all I need to do is click on edit section and then replace video. Hostinger already has free videos and images embedded, so you don't have to pay anything extra. Just choose what you like and then add it to your page. Now, to complete this website, you have a step-by-step checklist, so you're never like, what do I do next? What I want to do is add a product, so I'm just going to click on add a product. From here, I have the option to add all types of products. So I can add physical products, digital products, services, appointments, donations. Really, you could do it all with Hostinger. Adding your product is easy. Just import your images from Canva. And then when you import an image, the AI is going to fill out all the information for you. I'm telling you, this is like AI-ified, okay? When you add your ebook or your file or your template or whatever it is, Hostinger has its own internal system that will deliver a download link to your customer. You can choose how long you want that download link to be available for, but it will be really passive because you don't have to manually do anything. Once we've saved the product, we can see here that it's on our website and we can start selling this today. I've been recommending Hostinger for years because it really is a great option whether you're a beginner or advanced. They are sponsoring this video, so thank you to them. If you want to sign up and get your website started, click the link in the description and use the code ENERGY for an extra discount. Now that we have our website up and running, everything looks professional, it's time to actually do some market research. I like to do this before I go into my advertising plan because I want to know what's really the tea. I want to know what's really going on in my niche before I just start posting random content or making random ads. I really love this prompt because we always look at things and we're like, oh, this is great. This is a great idea. Honey, it just might not be, which is why I like this ChatGPT prompt that says, play devil's advocate. Why might this idea completely fail? What am I not saying? ChatGPT is then going to tell me, okay, look it. You might not have enough proof to show. People might see DIY and be like, DIY hair care, can I actually do this? Is this actually going to be easy? You might hit something with regulations because in some countries, you cannot say that this treats hair loss or this cures hair loss or whatever. So that could be a roadblock. Next prompt, please help me figure out how to properly address and mitigate any kind of risk. So it's saying here, okay, this is how you stay within regulations for your claims. This is how you price things so that you can overcome doubt. A follow up prompt that is really good is, what objections would my audience have to this offer, and how can I create content that addresses that? So, when your audience is buying from you, they're thinking your reasons not to buy from you, right? It's their money. We want to keep our money. And so ChatGPT is saying your audience might think, will this actually work for me? Customers are not only buying from us and seeing our product, they're seeing other people's products as well. So we can reverse engineer and spy on our competition by using this prompt. So I said, reverse engineer my competitor's website and show me what I can improve on. You can put as many websites as you want. I'm just going to put one for the example. It'll search through that competitor's website, and then it's going to give us an entire audit and breakdown of their website. What are they doing right? What are they not doing right? What gaps do they have that you could come in and do better? And how you can model your business to be better than your competitors. This way, when we're going in, we're not like a, deer that just came out of the womb. We don't know how to walk. No, honey. We're standing on our own 2 feet as soon as we go to launch our product. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a website, if you have a product, if you have like all this market research, if you don't actually know how to sell your product online. Marketing really is going to be the difference between whether you make $0 or whether you make $100,000. But with ChatGPT in your corner, and me, of course, this is going to get a lot easier. When it comes to creating content that is going to attract your ideal audience, we can use ChatGPT to help us with that. So our prompt right here is for people who are like, I don't know what platform to be on. Which one's the best? Well, that's going to depend on your audience, of course. So I said, hey, what platform should I prioritize for my audience? And what should be a secondary platform? Because like you should be on like at least 2 platforms. Prioritize one, like I do with YouTube, and then have another one that you do as well, maybe Instagram or TikTok. For my niche, which is hair care, YouTube told me I should prioritize a blog and a website, and then secondary, I should prioritize either TikTok or Instagram Reels. So then as a follow-up prompt, I'm going to say, okay, what content series should I create for TikTok to attract my ideal audience? And then ChatGPT is going to tell me, okay, our core series is going to be quick win recipes. Hey, here's 2 pantry items that stop breakage overnight. I would use flaxseed and aloe vera for that. It even tells us we can create like a proof thing. So, day 1 versus day 7, day 7 versus day 30 or whatever could be a series that we do. After giving us all these ideas, I'm just going to say, okay, create a 30-day plan. I want to post twice a day. And I told it to add some better formatting because I don't know why it was not formatting it well. And it tells us exactly what to post 30 days, AM, PM. There's no thinking, there's no nothing. We're going to post this. Our link will be in our description or our website or whatever. That will link to our product and people can buy from us. This is how you create your entire business using ChatGPT, and it takes, I want to say, like 60% of the thinking and the work out of it. Your job is just to show up and to keep trying things, keep repeating it until you have success. You honestly have everything you need now to create your profitable business. The only thing that's really standing in the way at this point is you. Either you're going to get started or you're not going to get started. Hey, I don't know, but you have the tips. Use these ChatGPT prompts, customize them how you like, and if you have more questions on anything like ChatGPT prompts or whatever, just leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.